Tonight's game is just around the corner as we start to wrap up the MLB pregame show. But before we go down to the action, let's take a look at a young player to watch for as we give you the Bowman Prospect Spotlight. Joseph Cruz is in the glow. And what a dominant performance he put together in his last start. He had opposing batters off balance throughout and racked up a boatload of strikeouts.
Yeah, he just looked like he was really in control out there. And, you know, sometimes you can tell a guy is...
Time for baseball on the show from the bank, Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game. Odubel Herrera comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. These Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
And they've been as hot as anybody in the league recently. So all they need to do is keep playing the way they've been playing, and you have to say they stack up with anybody in baseball.
And there to take it in is Granderson for the first out of the inning.
Second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Strike two on the curveball, 0-2.
Oh, that's a thing of beauty right there.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Fastball, strike three called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away. Maikel Franco stands in for the first time now, looking to stay hot. He's been a real force at the plate over the last week or so. Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball one. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Hit to short. Flores is there. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Aaron Altair will get his first shot now, and he's seen that average climb a bit here recently thanks to what he's done over the course of these last 5 ball games. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. That's by him for strike one.
That's a really good 12-6 curveball there. And he'll throw that on any count, even when he's behind, because he has such confidence in that pitch.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Ryan Howard will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Chop foul right at home plate at strike one. 0-1 pitch on its way. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. Nothing doing here this half. We've played. Joseph Cruz set to lead off the third. 9-1-2 due up.
Well, you know it's always a tough inning when your pitcher leads off for you, because most of the time the guys just flat out can't hit. But who knows? Maybe he can get something started here and help himself out.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. 1 away here to begin the third. Freddie Galvis will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. The 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Yeah, that's in a great spot, too. Just hard, late movement working down and in.
And he takes strike three called on the fastball. 1 gone. Carlos Ruiz will stand in, and he wasn't alone in wearing the collar in last night's ball game, in which the team could muster all of 1 run.
Well, it seems like it's going from bad to worse. He had a bad day yesterday, and he's hitting under 200 in his last 10.
And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Swing and a liner. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. Jared Eichhoff comes to the plate, possibly receiving a bunt sign in order to stay out of the double play.
Yeah, and everybody's got a different opinion on this situation. But in reality, it really comes down to how the pitcher is with the bat in his hands and what he can do.
Throw to second, and they get him. So the sacrifice attempt is unsuccessful here. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Flores to his left. He's there, and he'll just step on second for the force, and that'll do it for this half inning. Phillies strand one. We'll head to the fourth. Cesar Hernandez is set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
Still pretty early, but they don't have any hits yet, so you need to get it going offensively.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Not much to shout about for either team here as we start the fourth inning, 0-0.
Yeah, I think we kind of knew that pitching might take the upper hand here. Maybe not to this extent, but both guys have really thrown the ball well.
Maikel Franco comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will get foul for strike. And another foul ball. No runs, no hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Aaron Altair digs in with his team still looking at a 0 in the hit column. A big roundhouse curveball in there for strike one. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. Joseph Cruz is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat.
Cruz.
Hit in the air to right center field. This ball is carrying well. Back it goes, and it is out of here. Solo shot to right center, and the Mets are on the board first, 1-0.
That pitcher's got to be thinking, how can I throw a pitch like that in this situation?
Ryan Howard will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the fifth. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Left fielder number 9.
Dominic Brown is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Now a curveball that misses high and away to start him out. It's ball 1. Grounded back up the middle. And he's safe at first as he beats this one out by about a half a step.
Not exactly the most convincing base hit you're ever going to see, but it's going to finally get him into that hit column. And at this point, they'll take anything they can get, and he's on with an infield single.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. So a runner at first with 2 away, and stepping in is the catcher Carlos Ruiz. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there, 1-1. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Philadelphia. They still try. Jared Eichhoff will come in now to start things out here in their half of the 6th as they look for a reversal of fortunes here. The first 5 innings have not been particularly kind to them.
Yeah, and I think that's putting it mildly. Just 1 hit in these first 5 innings. They're going to need to do a better job of finding good pitches to hit. But that fella on the mound has not made it easy on him, and that's for sure.
Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both the lefty and the right-hander that start to throw. Odubel Herrera stands in as he looks at a called strike. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Yeah, and guys, there's a look at his line through the first few innings. Pretty dominant so far. This is the second hit he's allowed tonight, and the first one didn't wind up hurting him at all. So we'll see if he can get out of this inning as well.
Ball's there, and he is out trying to take second. Good throw. So as he favors that right leg, it looks like he's going to have to come out of the game. He is coming off on his own power, however, so hopefully it's only a minor injury. Line to the right side, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. Michael Franco will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips. And he lays off there, 1-0. Tap fouled at home plate. High in the air out to center field. Cespedes is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Phillies strand 1. It remains. Joseph Cruz will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ball game. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. Looking to keep this a 1-run game into center field. That's going to get down for a base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. And now time is called. Aaron Altair steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1-2. And that misses 2-2.
Ooh, there's a tough one to take right there on a 1-2 pitch, especially after fighting off so many pitches leading up to that one.
And he is down on strikes again, so get your hats out. That's the 3rd strikeout of the game. Ryan Howard is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. Wright has it. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Granderson is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Freddie Galvis digs in to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning.
And so far in this one, they're still getting shut out. So this leadoff at bat could be huge if he can just get on base, because they've been held in check all game.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. Lined hard toward right center. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. Carlos Ruiz will stand in. He flew out his last time out. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Cespedes is after it. Makes the play. 1 away. Darren Ruff will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 18.
Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1.
And that has been the comfort zone so far in this outing. He's just lived on that outside corner, and it's paid big dividends for him.
That's a strike.
And that's taken for a called strike 2.
He's had a high strike zone all night, so even if you're on the bench, you got to be aware of that.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. Jordan Danks is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. No runs, 4 hits. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. He's through 8 with the shutout intact. Back in the city of brotherly love with Major League Baseball on the show. Juan Uribe will try to get his club a little. Ninth inning. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he was really overpowering guys out there. Look at the line score. He winds up with 11 strikeouts, and